She was 68. Her knees cracked, her legs felt weak, and the mirror showed lines that made her feel older than she was. Every morning was a battle with stiffness, a daily reminder of aging. But after just 30 days of one simple change, her skin glowed, her joints loosened, and her grandkids struggled to keep up with her energy. What was this powerful change? It's a fundamental building block we lose as we age, but can replenish collagen. Collagen supports everything from your skin to your bones, rebuilding you from the inside out. Now let's get into Clara's incredible story. The first thing Clara noticed wasn't her joints or skin, it was her mind. It wasn't a subtle shift, but a profound awakening. Years of brain fog and forgetfulness had made her feel disconnected, like she was watching her life through a blurry lens. The simplest tasks felt monumental, and conversations became a source of anxiety, but within weeks the fog lifted. It was as if a veil had been removed, revealing a world that was sharp, vibrant, and full of possibilities. She woke up alert, tackled crossword puzzles with ease, and enjoyed conversations again, rediscovering the joy of connecting with others. Her mind felt clear, focused, and ready to take on the day. Her energy soared. No more afternoon slumps or naps. The constant fatigue that had plagued her for years began to dissipate. It was a deep, steady vitality, not a fleeting burst, but a sustained sense of well-being that carried her through the day. She felt like she could finally do the things she loved again. The secret? Collagen, rich in glycine, which supports brain function, energy, and better sleep. It was the missing piece of the puzzle, the key that unlocked her body's natural ability to heal and thrive. With improved sleep, her mind sharpened and her days felt brighter. She woke up feeling rested and rejuvenated, ready to embrace the day with enthusiasm. Clara's body finally had the raw materials to power her brain and body efficiently. It was like giving her cells the fuel they needed to function at their best. Her blood sugar stabilized, energy crashes disappeared, and she felt more alive than she had in years. The joy and vitality that had been missing from her life had returned, filling her with a renewed sense of purpose. This mental and physical boost motivated her to move more and engage with life. She started taking walks, joining social groups, and pursuing hobbies she had long abandoned. It was the spark that ignited her transformation. It was the catalyst that set her on a path towards a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. For Clara, it wasn't just about feeling better. It was about feeling like herself again. It was about rediscovering the person she had always been, the person who had been hidden beneath layers of fatigue and brain fog. The world seemed brighter, and possibilities endless. She felt a sense of hope and optimism that she hadn't experienced in years. This was only the beginning of her journey back to health. She knew that there would be challenges along the way, but she was determined to continue on this path towards a better future. Imagine reclaiming your mind and energy just like Clara did. Think about the possibilities that would open up if you could feel this good again. Let's see what changed next. Let's delve deeper into Clara's journey and discover the other secrets that helped her transform her life. Clara's digestion had always been a struggle, a constant source of discomfort that seemed to dictate her daily life. It was more than just an occasional upset stomach. It was a persistent battle within her own body. The symptoms were all too familiar. Bloating that made her clothes feel tight, embarrassing gas, and a general feeling of discomfort after nearly every meal, no matter how small. She began to meticulously track what she ate, avoiding more and more foods in a desperate attempt to find relief. This constant restriction shrank her world, making social gatherings and even simple pleasures like enjoying a meal a source of anxiety. Seeking answers, she consulted with numerous doctors, hoping for a solution. But tests came back inconclusive, and the remedies offered provided little lasting relief. Discouraged and weary, she resigned herself to a life of constant discomfort, believing that this was simply her fate. The joy had been sucked out of eating. But then, she discovered a potential solution, and after a few weeks of incorporating this new daily ritual into her life, something began to shift. The persistent bloating that had plagued her for so long began to fade, slowly but surely. And for the first time in years, she felt normal, even comfortable after meals. The familiar dread that used to accompany eating started to dissipate. The secret lay in collagen's remarkable ability to heal and seal the delicate lining of the gut. Over time, and especially as we age, our gut lining, which acts as a crucial barrier, naturally weakens and becomes more vulnerable. This weakening can lead to a condition known as leaky gut, where undigested food particles and toxins seep through the compromised lining, triggering inflammation throughout the body. But collagen, with its unique composition of amino acids, steps in to repair this damage, acting like a natural bandage for the gut. It works diligently, rebuilding the gut from within, strengthening the barrier and restoring its integrity. As her gut healed and the inflammation subsided, Clara experienced a profound sense of relief. She found that she could once again enjoy a variety of foods she'd avoided for years, without the fear of painful consequences. Eating out at restaurants, once a source of dread, became enjoyable again, a chance to socialize and savor delicious meals. It was no longer a stressful ordeal, but a pleasurable experience. And with better nutrient absorption, thanks to a healthier gut, her energy levels soared even higher than she remembered them being in her younger years. The pervasive inflammation that had been silently wreaking havoc on her body began to decrease, and her overall sense of well-being improved dramatically. She felt lighter, more vibrant, and more alive. Healing the gut wasn't just about resolving digestive issues, it was the fundamental foundation upon which Clara's renewed health was built. A healthy gut, it turned out, was the key to unlocking a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. For Clara, calming the storm within her digestive system unlocked a new level of vitality and opened doors to experiences she thought were long gone. Next, let's delve deeper and see how this internal transformation affected her whole body, beyond just her digestion. Clara struggled with constant, low-grade inflammation, swollen fingers, puffy ankles, and achy joints. Chronic inflammation was draining her energy and comfort. As her gut healed, the puffiness and swelling faded. She could slip her rings on again and saw her ankle's shape return. Collagen helped seal her gut, stopping inflammatory triggers at the source. Its amino acids, like glycine and proline, directly calmed inflammation throughout her body. Clara's achiness faded, replaced by a sense of lightness and ease. She no longer felt at war with her own body. Calming inflammation was crucial, not just for comfort, but for long-term health. With inflammation under control, Clara was ready for even greater healing. Her body felt calm, strong, and ready to move. Let's see how this new foundation changed her flexibility. Clara's movements had become stiff and limited. Each day felt like a struggle, a constant reminder of her aging body. Simple tasks that once came effortlessly were now monumental challenges. Bending down to tie her shoes, or reaching up to grab a dish from the cupboard felt nearly impossible. The pain and stiffness were constant companions. Her posture suffered, and she felt fragile and old. She noticed herself hunching over more and more, as if trying to protect herself from the world. The vibrant, energetic woman she once knew seemed to be fading away. But as collagen worked its magic, slowly and steadily, a transformation began to unfold. It was a subtle shift at first, almost imperceptible, but gradually, her joints loosened and her movements became easier. The stiffness began to dissipate, replaced by a newfound sense of fluidity. Small victories like picking up the newspaper from the porch or reaching a high shelf in the kitchen without straining became daily wins, moments of joy that reminded her of her former self. These small accomplishments fueled her motivation to keep going. Collagen revitalized her tendons and ligaments, providing the essential building blocks for repair and regeneration. restoring elasticity and strength to the very foundations of her movement. Her joints felt more cushioned, more resilient. Gentle stretches felt good again, inviting her body to move and explore its newfound freedom. And her body became more pliable, more responsive to her intentions. It was as if her body was remembering how to move with grace and ease. Improved flexibility led to better posture. She was standing straighter without even thinking about it. She stood taller and felt more confident, radiating a sense of vitality that had been missing for years. Catching her reflection, almost by accident, she saw a younger, more poised version of herself staring back. The years seemed to have melted away, revealing the vibrant woman within. Moving freely sent a powerful message, not just to the world, but to herself. I am strong and capable, and I can still enjoy life to the fullest. The fear and hesitation faded, replaced by a sense of empowerment and self-assurance. Replaced by renewed confidence, a belief in her own abilities and potential. Clara's world expanded, opening up new possibilities and opportunities she had thought were long gone. As her body became more willing to move, more cooperative in her daily activities, flexibility brought back her sense of independence, allowing her to live life on her own terms. She moved with ease, whether at the store, browsing the aisles without discomfort, or getting out of a chair, no longer needing to rely on assistance. This change was both physical and psychological, a testament to the powerful connection between mind and body. Next, let's talk about the strength in her legs and how collagen played a vital role in restoring that strength. Clara feared falling. Her legs felt weak and unreliable. She avoided walks and outings, worried her legs would give out. Sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, made even simple tasks difficult. But after a month of collagen and increased movement, her legs felt strong and steady. She walked up and down steps without holding the railing, a breakthrough. Collagen supports muscle tissue, providing structure and aiding repair. Its amino acids help build strength and stability. As her muscles grew stronger, she moved more, creating a positive cycle. She carried groceries, got up from chairs easily, and played with her grandkids without fear. Her legs became her foundation, restoring her independence. The fear of falling faded, replaced by quiet confidence. Clara started saying yes to life again. Walks, outings, and adventures. Her world expanded, and she embraced a fuller, more active life. Strong legs gave her freedom she thought she'd lost. Next, let's see how her knees transformed. Mornings used to start with sharp, grinding knee pain, a harsh reminder of arthritis. Simple tasks like getting out of bed or going downstairs were ordeals. Pain dictated her days and stole her joy. Creams and pills offered only fleeting relief. But after several weeks on collagen, Clara woke up to less pain and more mobility. Collagen rebuilt the cartilage in her joints, restoring their cushion and reducing grinding. Studies show collagen peptides help repair damaged cartilage. Day by day, her stiffness lessened and her walk became easier. Gardening became a pleasure again, not a painful chore. Relief from joint pain was life-changing. She reclaimed her freedom. Pain no longer shrank her world or dampened her spirit. Clara stepped back into activity and joy. Let's see how these changes showed on the outside. As Clara felt better inside, others noticed her transformation outside. Friends and even strangers commented on her glow and refreshed look. She saw fewer lines, firmer skin, and a healthy radiance in the mirror. Collagen is the main protein in our skin, keeping it firm and elastic. As we age, we lose collagen, leading to wrinkles and dryness. By replenishing collagen, Clara rebuilt her skin from within. Collagen peptides signaled her skin to produce more collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. The result, smoother, denser, more hydrated skin and a natural glow. Topical creams can't match these deep, lasting changes. Seeing a younger, healthier face boosted Clara's confidence. Her visible transformation was proof of her internal healing. Clara's story isn't a miracle. It's the power of giving your body what it needs to heal. In 30 days, she transformed her mind, gut, strength, and skin with one simple change: collagen. You can rewrite your own story too. The aches, stiffness, and lines aren't your destiny. They're signals your body needs support. Nourish yourself at the cellular level and reclaim your vitality. Imagine waking up in 30 days with less pain, more freedom, and a healthier glow. Take the first step today. Here's to your health.